Alright, gonna paint this garage door. The trim will also be painted, but I'm gonna first put a coat on the door. It's been primed, prepped and primed and ready to go. Now this is gonna be a darker gray color. So got my paint tray and my paint pail. So this is painting with a brush and a roller. So I like to do the brushwork first. The new weather stripping that's going on this will cover a lot of up here, but you still want to get it painted. Using a bit wider brush. I like using a bit wider brush on these doors. This brush is not tapered. It's just a flat end. Did the priming yesterday. Now today will be the first coat of the color. Probably at least 2 coats. Might be 3. Have to see. I usually will do a whole section, like a whole panel, all the way down before I do my rolling. Garage doors aren't too bad to paint, to be honest. And they seem to last quite a while with a coat of paint. You do want to make sure that you put a good primer on. So I think that that's usually a good step to do. Helps for well, adhesion and durability. I think this color is going to look really good, actually. Don't want to put it on too heavy. Want to make sure you feather everything out nice. You don't want any runs. at all. Never a bad idea just to go back and make sure that you don't have any runs happening. Always plan on putting at least 2 coats on, something like this. With a dark color, sometimes a third is required. So for certain colors, even a 4th can be required. So what I'll probably do is just show you how I do it for this top section. Then I might just put on a time lapse for the rest, or else this video might be a bit long, but this gives you a bit of description and you can see the technique I use to paint these panels. So this is a aluminum door, or metal. Maybe it's metal, but anyway, it's not wood. So yeah, these are pretty nice to paint, and they look really good in the end. Just needed a bit of cleaning first. Make sure you give the surface a good cleaning with safe chemicals for painting, if you're going to use chemicals. And also just a light sanding, just to help with the paint to adhere proper. Where you would get runs is like in a corner like there, if it's too heavy. You want to make sure that you do this on a nice day. You don't want to be in the sun. That's why I started a bit later on this one, just to make sure the sun was off of it for a little bit. You don't want the surface to be too hot, and you definitely don't want to paint in direct sun. That is always a bad idea. And you want the temperature just to be good, not too humid. No rain in the forecast, obviously. Not too hot, not too cold. Lots of things to consider when you're doing exterior painting. Okay, now do my brushwork. For this I am using a 15 mil roller sleeve. Typically I'll use a 10, but I had this 15 and it works good too for something like this. So I just get some of the excess off. When I'm happy with that, I turn it around and start rolling. And I don't want to leave this paint like that, so I go back. Roll that over. Now, if you see some white through, that's fine. Your second coat or third coat will make sure everything gets nice and covered. It's always better to put on less paint, more coats, as opposed to putting on too heavy. Just go through, get these sections with the roller. With 15 mil, you can go a little bit further with your painting. All right, so that is the first coat. Now I'll put on the time lapse and show you the rest. So that's the second coat. I might put a third one on. I'll just have to see when it dries. But yeah, the jam has to be done yet, but that's what the second coat looks like.